Hello everyone, this is Doc Anime Robin. In this video, I will be unboxing and reviewing the Ultimate Energon Optimus Prime from the Transformers 1 movie released in 2024. Let's take a look at the box before opening the figure up. So this is a open box set, so you can feel the figure before taking it out. And although the only feature you can really explore is being able to turn Optimus's head to show it's posable, flexible. You can see the leadership matrix in there and his axe here. And from the look of this, and as pretty much with many Optimus Prime's toys or action figure now, it comes with a matrix of leadership being able to be stored inside a compartment in his chest. And looks like this figure would take 15 steps to transform into the vehicle mode. So it is a lot like a deluxe class figure, except it's about 2 to 3 times the size of a deluxe figure, and obviously much more bigger and noticeable head and face, and it's a bit more expensive. Now let's take the figure out of the box. It's actually very tight in here. You might have to open the top as well. I see this. It's also sealed up here. That's why I couldn't just pull it off. Okay, so we have the action figure on the card here, and product information sheet, as well as the instruction manual for the transformation. And as the box says, takes 15 steps to get to this. Now let's see on the back. So there's no ties to untie, and it's all kind of sealed with tapes here, so it's much easier to remove the figure from the card by just cutting all these string. Although the matrix is a little tricky because it's small there, you might just have to use a cutter or knife. Although you don't want to cut the matrix as well. this other hand's a little tricky part because it's hiding under there, and the axe. So here we go. So that's how the figure looks on removing from the box. And now let's work on how to just do some poses and see what we can do with it. So the axe can be put on the back like this, or if you want to make it look more sense, just have it upside down like that. And the matrix obviously going in there. And before putting it in, let's just quickly see. So as you must have already noticed that this version of the Optimus Prime figure, he's got translucently blue hands, and so are the handles of the matrix of leadership here. That's pretty much why the figure is given the title Ultimate Energon Optimus Prime. There. And you can still pretty much see the matrix through his chest. And let's look at this figure's articulation points. So the arm has a rotating point at the elbow, and the whole arm can turn, but its shoulder has only a limited range of motion. It can only raise and up and down laterally, cannot do any other turns front to back. The legs can move, so can the knee. Although there's not other rotating point along the legs. It does have limited rotating here, so obviously to help with the standing poses, but again very limited. It's like it can only turn about 20 degrees. By holding the arms up, you can still making some somewhat cool looking poses. And let's see how he looks holding the axe. Really nice, huh? And the back of his head, it's also has a translucent blue part, so basically, if you put lights through it, his eyes would glow as well. So that's probably one of few unique feature of this figure. But there is one downside in its possibility. His hand or fist does not have any flexibility. His hand doesn't rotate, so you can't really pose the axe holding to any different degree. Now let's transform Optimus to his vehicle mode. Which we begin by turning the head in. So it's turned in like that. Next, we lift up the whole chest. Then straighten up and start lifting the arms. Then you reclose the chest. Put the arm down like that. Now you pull the lower body up. Oops. Straining it up like that. See this hole here and this hinge. Clink into it. That. And then you do a 180-degree turn on this section here. Like that. And then you put the body back here while the legs comes up. That. You move down the arms. And see this hole here? It's gonna clink into this one. Do the same on the other side. There we go. We pretty much got it halfway through now. We can clink the legs part together like that. And if you want, you can put the axe in here. See these two holes? Can hold the axe in them. There we go, like that. Then we turn the hand, or the arms a little bit to see the hole here and this pin here. So it's supposed to clink into it like that. Same thing on this side. Here we go. And down we have the ultimate Energon Optimus Prime in his vehicle form. So in this vehicle form, it does have wheels down here, so you can push it in this. Yeah, but beyond that, there's not really much other feature for Optimus in this form. Although it does look pretty nice, doesn't it? And now that you've seen all the features of this figure, I would say this is not a good choice for adult collectors because it has very limited articulation. Therefore, it doesn't have the ability to do a lot of cool poses, and because of the limited rotation in its hands, he can't even hold the matrix of leadership, making it purely just, again, for display purposes, like next to useless accessory. But it does have the translucent blue parts, again the unique feature of this action figure. So if that's enough for some people to want to have this figure, I suppose it wouldn't be too illogical. And there's another good thing about this figure, which is that the X is to be handled like or held at its handle tip instead of holding it in the straight like in the deluxe figures. Like those actually makes the X very hard to remove from Optimus Prime's hands, and this one is much easier to put on and then take off. So that is something to be considered as well. And if you're a parent looking to get the Optimus Prime figure from the Transformer 1 movie for your kids, I would say this one may be better choice than the deluxe figure, because even though the deluxe figures are cheaper, the small size make possibly a little hard for kids to play with, and not to mention the parts can easily go missing, whereas this one doesn't have that, have less accessory, and with the bigger parts easier to locate and to hold, and its transformation is kind of easy. So again, a little less challenging for the kids, but of course if you want something to help them exercise their brains, maybe a little challenging is good. And but overall it's still relatively good looking, fitting for the Optimus Prime's fans, so this could still be a nice collecting as long as you have the money to spare. Although I don't think this would go on the top list for most people. And if there's anything else good to say about the figure, it would be that at least it has that the translucent part on the back of its head, making his eyes capable of glowing if you do the shine through to the back of his head nicely. Although of course this means you probably have to get a flashlight and so this pretty much concludes my review for this action figure, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I will answer them with the best of my ability. And please check out the other videos in my channel. Thank you so much for watching.